Hi everyone, welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me on the Almost Daily. Y'all are the best. And I do want to say, I keep forgetting to say it, y'all, if you like my vibe and you haven't subscribed to our tribe, what you freaking waiting for, okay? We have a goal here. We are trying to reach our 100,000 tribe members strong, and I need your help, y'all. I need your help. So yeah, if you want to show a little energy exchange for the reading, that would be most excellent and greatly appreciated. Also, any thumbs up, comments, thank you very much for all the love you share with myself and one another. Now let's get into a love reading for you. We're going to do what's going on with the person who's most on your mind, okay? The person you are thinking about, all right? Let's get into it. Here we go. I'm going to ring the sound bowl, so watch your earsies. Okay, I'm calling on Spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, Spirit, please show me what is going on. Oh my gosh, I saw hostilities. Why? What's going on with the person most on your mind? We have somebody who's like, I just got mad at the world, mad at the world. Why are they mad at the world? Let me see if I can get something else. Is there anything else coming through for this person who's most on your mind? Oh, why are we getting mad at the world energy? Okay, what's this? Cornucopia, but it came up in the reverse. I'm just going to put it in the upright to just bring in a better vibe. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Door to value. Okay, so this tells me something. Okay, this tells me something. We have Goddess of the Moon underneath that, which is amazing energy. We also have all tied up. Okay, all tied up. Let's put this aside for now. So what I'm getting straight away from this person who's on your mind, right? The one you're thinking about right now. They are somewhat in this vibe of like mad at the world because they're feeling as if they are blocked. Okay, we did receive that in reverse. They're feeling as if it's like they might be blocked from any kind of abundance or success. They could be going through some kind of karma right now. Yeah, but I do feel like this person is really trying to change their outlook and attitude towards what's going on in their life. Okay. Now with Door to Value and Goddess of the Moon energy, I do feel like this person is trying to, like I said, readjust their outlook, and try not to be mad at the world for all the things that haven't been working out for them. We also have Door to Value, which to me, sometimes it does speak to like unexpected wealth and income coming in, doors opening to the abundant energy, yes. But I feel like this has to do with you. I really do, because for me, Goddess of the Moon energy is a mix between the Empress and the High Priestess. This is a feminine energy who is very much connected to spirit, very much connected to their purpose, their intuition's on point. They may have the psychic gifts and powers and things of that nature. Okay, so very powerful feminine energy. Now with this, right off the bat, before even asking any of my questions, because we just did a Divine Feminine reading where y'all are poised to go viral, right? Y'all are poised to go viral. So I do feel like something really good is happening for you. And the person that's most on your mind is watching that happen now. That could be karma. There could be other reasons why they're feeling blocked, either blocked from you and your success and victory, or blocked from their own, okay? Or a combination of both. So let's get into the reading. You know what? I'm going to start with, what do they want to say? What is something that they want to say or want you to know right away? Right away. I have to put this upside down because that is really how it came out. Okay, what does this person want to say to you? And then we'll get into what's going on with them and what's happening, okay? What does this person want you to know? I left you when I saw you with someone. I left when I saw you with someone. I left when I saw you with someone. That could be coming up. Maybe they saw you with someone. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. This person thought the worst, if that was the case. Like I was just getting like you were talking to like your cousin or a friend or something, and they may have seen you. You didn't see them, and they thought you were giving your time and attention to someone else. Okay. There's that. I left when I saw you with someone. I'm getting that they blew it out of proportion though, if that's the case. I will wait for a sign from you. All right. They're feeling blocked from you and your energy. But I feel like it's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy type thing. Okay. I'm going to get one more. I'm going to get one more and see what's going on. Hold on. One more thing. I wonder if you're happy without me. This person, I feel like, oh, I don't want to laugh at them because it is what it is. Listen, I feel like this person saw you with someone else, or they figured you were already with someone. I feel like this person almost expected you to read their mind because you are so gifted and powerful. And maybe you have displayed some psychic gifts towards this person. Anyway, I feel like they basically saw you with someone. They took it and twisted it around in their mind, became very insecure about your relationship with this other person, internalized it, basically walked away from you or stopped talking to you because they thought you weren't giving them the time and energy that they, or attention that they really got it twisted in their mind. I got to be honest. And now they're sitting there wondering if you're happy without them. Like they basically, without even talking to you, without even coming to you and saying like, look, who's this person I saw you with? No. They didn't do that. They just jumped to conclusions right away. And I feel like it was a huge misunderstanding and miscommunication on both your end, because what I'm getting here is that this person went silent when they saw you with someone else and they left. Okay. Again, I don't know why, but obviously they have major insecurities and they have problems communicating. They did not connect with you directly to ask you who that person was and what was going on or whatever. This person has major jealousy issues. Okay. Okay. And basically you may have seen what they did, this pulling away from you, as them ghosting you. Meanwhile, they're over here sitting around waiting for you to notice that they're gone from your life, giving you or wondering if you're going to give them some kind of sign that you are interested in them or that you are available. And they're sitting over here wondering if you're happy without me. So this all tied up energy to me is this is their own mind that has put them in this situation where they feel like they can't have access to you and what's going on in your world. Now, this is just kind of the start. Let's get more. Oh, it's really unfortunate because it's a misunderstanding and it's miscommunication. Now, I don't know, maybe you were with someone, or maybe I'm getting that this is like not even a connection that's really gotten off the ground before. You know, I feel like this could be something that was very new, or the two of you were just starting to see one another. And then all of a sudden, from your perspective, they went silent or they ghosted. From their perspective, they thought you weren't interested because they saw you with someone. I don't feel like you even know that they saw you. Okay. And I don't feel like the person that you were seen with was a romantic prospect for you. I feel like this is totally twisted. All right. Yeah. So I'm not necessarily getting the karma thing, but we'll see how this plays out. Okay. Let's see how this plays out. What's going on with them in their mind? Like, what are they thinking about you? Well, we have Page of Rods. What's this? 10 of Swords. Well, that just speaks to the truth of what they believe. They believe that it's over. They believe that communication, like the Page of Rods is usually like, I want to talk to you. I want to reach out to you, but I'm feeling betrayed. I'm feeling like you stabbed me in the back. I'm feeling like, you know, I'm feeling like you don't even want to spend time with me or talk to me. Like they definitely, I feel like this person so got it twisted. I really do. I feel like they got it twisted. This is what's blocking them from actually coming towards you and being a part of your life, opening a conversation. Wow, look, 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Why? We have Strength. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. 4 of Swords and the 3 of Swords in the reverse. What's at the bottom of the deck? 2 of... Oh my gosh. 2 of Pentacles are in reverse. 5 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. All right. Look, I will tell you exactly what's going on in this person's mind and in their heart. They are so conflicted, and they definitely let their insecurities get the better of them, because it's like, okay, this is how it goes. I want to talk to you, but I feel like you betrayed me. I feel like, you know, you want someone else. I feel like you don't want me. I feel like it's over. I'm at odds within myself. I do want to come forward, but I'm really scared that you're going to reject me. I'm scared you're going to break my heart. I'm already feeling very sad. I'm already feeling rejected. So I'm holding back. I'm not working on this relationship. I'm not coming forward. I've made my decision. You know, I'm going to remain silent. Even though I feel like we could have been everything together, that we could have built a life together. You could have been the one. Like, this person is really overreacting. I gotta be honest. They're really overreacting. It's like they've broken their own heart. You know, it's like they let their mind really work themselves up. They have maybe like paranoia issues or like anxiety going on here. But this is the reason why they're not coming forward. This is the reason why they all of a sudden just poof, freaking ghosted out of your life. It's like they want to talk to you. They want to come forward, but they are so freaking terrified. They are so freaking terrified. The only major arcana we have for them right now, and this is their lesson, is Strength. I mean, this is the reason why they're holding back. This is the reason why they're not talking to you. And I feel like it's totally unfounded in reality. It is not real, but for them, this is real. For them, they feel like you just betrayed them before it even got started. It's like they shot themselves in the foot with their own thoughts, okay? They broke their own damn hearts is what it is. Which is, and I feel like in turn they hurt you as well, because they did go silent on you and you had no idea why. You had no freaking idea. They saw you with someone and they hightailed it out there thinking the worst about everything. Now here's Strength. So I can tell this person is in the energy of the devil. They've let their mind take over. They've let the ego take over. And with Strength here, this is their lesson right now. They need to calm that down. They need to basically conquer their own insecurity, okay? Give themselves kindness and compassion and, you know, calm that inner beast of theirs, okay? And I feel like it's mostly jealous energy, that inner beast, right? That green-eyed monster that they got going on. They really created this problem for themselves. They really did. This is giving like you really had no idea what went wrong. I feel like things were going well. Things were going okay for you. You may have had a couple dates, or you may have like gotten off really well together, and then boom, ghosted. This is the reason. They saw you talking. It could have been a coworker. It could have been your freaking grandpa. I don't know who it was, but it was like, I don't know, like a grandpa. I don't know. It was like an older person. I'm getting that it was somebody who was older, not even someone that you would like even find attractive or be connected to in a physical way. But this person, it's like they saw you. They saw you. And I'm getting like in like a mall. Does anyone still go to malls? I don't know why. I'm getting like a shopping center. Maybe it's a freaking Walmart for all I know. I'm just getting a big place, like a warehouse typey. I'm getting a really big building and I'm getting shopping. Oh my gosh. And they saw you with someone else. They saw you at the food court or something like that, you know? Maybe you're having lunch with a coworker and they really misconstrued the whole situation. They misconstrued the whole freaking situation. And so this makes a lot of sense to me right now, how we would get cornucopia coming up in the reverse, because normally that's an abundant energy. It's full of love. It's like, everything. It's feeling overwhelmed with joy and that you have everything you ever wanted. And it's like in reverse because they blocked it for themselves. I do feel like they looked at you as if you were somebody that they could spend like I know it kind of seems like intense for what they've done here, but it's like I could have spent the rest of my life with this person. Like I really had a very good feeling about them, and look at them. They lied to me. They were cheating on me before we even got started. Like they just went off the flippin' rails. This person went off the flippin' rails. They obviously have some issues they need to sort out. They could have been like, this is somebody who, you know, maybe has been cheated on before or really burned in love. But I mean, we're talking about some full-grown adults here, okay? So you should be able to, I mean, in a you know, you should be able to communicate directly, like, hey, I saw you at the mall yesterday having lunch with some person, like, who is that? And like, you know, it triggered some insecurities. No, they didn't say that. They just went silent. And because of when we split the deck at the first time, we saw the world in hostilities. This is somebody who really needs to correct their worldview and correct the way that they see and perceive situations, because it is a little bit tainted with some negativity, okay, and hurt and pain and suffering. All right. But it's crazy because they do really want to reach out to you. They do wonder if you're happy without them. Have you moved on? Are you happy with that person you had lunch with that day that I saw you? You know what I mean? Like, how come you haven't reached out? And you're over here being like, okay, so where did you go? All right. I'm not gonna, like, why would you serve your heart up on a platter of somebody who's not answering your texts or somebody who isn't like showing up? You know what I mean? So this is a huge miscommunication that we're reading on. Okay, a really big miscommunication that we're reading on. I want to see how, I want to see if this person is going to get over this. Like, what else do I ask right now? I want to know where they're at. This is where they're at, waiting for a sign from you. So I feel like, okay, are they going to make any moves towards you? Is this person going to break the silence? I don't know. 10 of Cups. Yeah, what's really interesting is I feel like they are thinking about you a lot right now, and they could also be watching you. Again, if you are under that energy of like going viral or something really good is happening for you with your projects, your goals, you know, whatever it is, you know, they're like, okay, I wonder, I'm going to wait for a sign. Maybe you recently maybe have made a post saying, you know, single, ready to mingle or something. I don't know, whatever. They find out that you aren't seeing someone. They might reach out to you to see, like, they still think about you quite often and fantasize about a future that the two of you could have shared. We have Temperance. There is energy of reconciliation here and getting down to the bottom of it, really, with Temperance energy. But this person is really going to have to transmute that pain. They're going to have to go through some healing for sure. Look at this. I feel like, okay, so you know how it said, I'm waiting for a sign from you? They are going to see, because they are keeping an eye on you. They are watching you, you know, wondering, because they're checking up on you to see if you're happy without them. You know, if you've really truly moved on from them, you know, or what you think and how you feel. I feel like they could even be watching readings about you at the moment as well, like trying to find out how it is you feel about them. I do feel like, yeah, they're going to find out that you are single, that you are on your own, you are independent, you're not connected to anyone. And so they are free to come in and shoot their shot, but they have to get over this insecurity first. And I feel like this is what we picked up at the beginning of the reading, that they are trying to adjust their worldview. They are trying to look at things from a different perspective. They could have had even a friend or someone in their life say, yo, dude, how do you know? You know, how do you know who they were with? How did you know it was a date? How did you know it could have been their brother or their sister or whatever? Like, you know, I feel like somebody kind of talks some kind of sense into them, or is about to, like, this could be happening now, because they really have been suffering at their own hand, at their own miscommunication, like at their own misperception, or, you know, of what they saw. All right. So I do feel like they're going to, the first thing is once they find out that you're still available or that you are on your own, or, you know, they will come through again. You will hear from this person again. They are definitely going to come back around. They are definitely going to come back around. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Hermit. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Nine of Wands in reverse. This is good with the Hermit, Nine of Wands in reverse, and we have Death. There will be a transformation within this person. Absolutely. And underneath Death, I do see the Nine of Cups. So it's like, oh, I kind of feel bad, but I also like, I am totally here seeing that they did this to themselves. They did this to the connection. They did go within here. They did get some kind of advice, like I said here, or they've been working on their own mental health issues with the Nine of Wands in the reverse here. They're understanding that they have been like on the defense, that they have, there's within this moments of silence and solitude that they've retreated from the connection through the ending of this connection. They will transform. They will be inspired by true love. You know, they feel like you are their true love, but yet I feel like they just freaked out. Honestly, I feel like they freaked out because they look at you with this Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, as being like somebody that they could like, bleh, I'm like speechless right now. I can't even get the words out. It's like they look at you as if you're somebody they could spend the rest of their lives with. This is like life partnership energy, and I feel like it just they went looking for any red flags, and they totally misinterpreted you communicating with another person. They didn't get the proper information, and I feel like they realize that now. They realize what they've done to themselves, and they have been watching heavily for any kind of indication from your end that you are still available, you know, that you're still interested. But of course, I mean, like they obviously, I mean, that's up to you. I want to get how you feel. They feel like, you know, there's still hope here. If they come forward, there might be some kind of hope for a reconciliation, and smoothing out this misunderstanding. Okay. How do you feel about them? How do you feel about them? And then that will decide whether or not I'll extend the reading. Okay. Because we can dive deeper into what's going on here. Ooh, how do you feel about them? I feel that you do, I feel like usually the Five of Swords here, which is like the fifth five to come out in the reading, which 555. Five is challenge, but it's also change, okay? The Five of Swords, it can speak to being very direct, communicating your truth, putting down boundaries, people walking away, and then kind of looking back to see, oh, I didn't really want them to walk away. Maybe, I mean, I don't know exactly how this situation played out, but you may have said something to them. I get like, okay, fine. You're not going to talk to me. Like, you're not going to explain, like, where did you go? You may have questioned when they went silent and then said some things to them that were very direct, like, okay, well, I don't want to be with somebody who can't even flip and communicate. Like, this is kind of what I'm getting here. How you feel about them. Like, you don't really understand why they walked away. This is very confusing because, aw, you were hurt by this for sure, because it was hella confusing for you, because you did feel the connection with this person as well. I mean, obviously, if this is the person that's on your mind wondering what the hell happened here, this is what happened. There was their insecurity took over. They saw you with someone, and they did not talk to you about it. They went silent. They just thought the worst. Okay. And they really, you know, made a really poor assumption about what it was that you were up to. And they really shot themselves in the foot here. So the two of cups, I mean, you did feel a connection. You felt like a deep connection with this person. So I do feel like there is energy surrounding this for reconciliation with the two of you. Like I do at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. I do see the possibility for a bright future, but I do need to, I want to see, what's the energy around this connection? I want to see what the romance angels has to say about it. What is the energy around this connection between these two? Between the ghoster and the, codependency. Wow. This person has dealt with some very toxic relationships and very codependent relationships in the past. I don't feel like this is surrounding you. This is something that they should or have been correcting on their own. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. This person may have had or just come out of a very toxic codependent style of a relationship where, there was a lot of cheating. There was a lot of enmeshing between the two. And they would have needed this time alone in that hermit mode to gain wisdom and insight into how they were showing up and how it was inappropriate. They learned a lot of very negative ways of relating through a relationship previous to yours. Okay. Because I don't feel like that's around you. We have trust. Yeah. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. Calling for you to have faith and trust. Trust is important in relationships, obviously. And playfulness. Okay. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I feel like in order for this to work, there would need to be an open communication stating, look, can we start again? I was really in a messed up headspace. Like, this is what I'm getting, what they need to say. I was in a really messed up headspace. I really blew things out of proportion. I should have come to you. I should have asked you. I shouldn't have just, tucked my tail and run away from this because I have these strong feelings for you and I feel this pull. Can we start from the beginning? Can we not pretend that this didn't happen, but it feels like a very false start. It feels like a really, really unfortunate series of events that happened where there was so much miscommunication and so many assumptions made. Can we start again? Can we recapture that romance? Can we have a good time together? Can we start on I'm learning how to trust. I'm learning how to trust, especially with the the 9 of Wands that came up in the reverse here. I've been working on this. I've been working on myself. This is the energy that I'm getting from this vibe. And then we have true love. Yeah. Okay. That's what I mean. Like it's like they were blocking themselves. They were blocking themselves from this whole experience of this 2 of Cups connection, this true love, this beautiful connection that could be everything, right? It could be everything. So, I just feel like, I will extend it and then we'll see, we'll go further down the timeline. We're going to see, what else they would have to say to you. Like, what are their true intentions? We're going to get whether or not you're going to trust them. Are they going to pull this again? What have they learned? How they changed? How they've grown? Like, what's their energy towards you? What they're thinking and feeling exactly towards you? We'll just dive a little bit deeper into the energy. If you're interested, I will post a little bit of a preview at the end of the reading, so stay tuned for that. But I feel like I'm going to get one more. I'm going to get a love affirmation and see what comes up first. The links for the extended are going to be in the description box below, but also posted to the top of the comments, y'all. And I appreciate any of your energy exchange. It means the world to me. All right, let's see here. The affirmation. Boundaries. I'm not surprised, especially coming up with this codependency issue in the past. All right. I claim my right to set healthy boundaries and I allow others to do the same. Sometimes personal space is taken and sometimes it's given. And sometimes, if you're on the subway, it's completely disregarded and shamelessly invaded. I guess it depends on the day. Okay, so these cards like to be a little bit funny, but the whole issue is boundaries. Okay, the whole issue is boundaries. Not crossing them, having them, and knowing that that is a very healthy way versus the enmeshing that takes place in the codependent type relationship. So this person is definitely in the process of changing the way they show up in relationships. And when this all went down, they were definitely still in that toxic codependent style. Okay, so I do feel like healing has been taking place, but again, we'll dive a little bit deeper in the extended. I'm sending you lots of love, and I'll see you there or in the next reading, my loves. Take care. Hi, everyone. Thank you so very much for joining me for the extended reading. Thank you for your energy exchange. And as you all know from the confirmation email, you are included in the monthly draw for a free reading from me. So just my little way of giving back to y'all. I really appreciate it. So let's just dive in. Of course, this person got everything twisted. I decided I'm going to use the After Tarot because we're going to focus on what's happening after the fact, right? What happens next? We're going to find out how they've changed, what their feelings are, what they're thinking. You know, we're going to get some oracle and see what's going to happen next. Okay, basically, let's get into their energy towards you when they come back. Okay, let go. Okay. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. So they are understanding why you would have let this go. I feel like they are obviously looking at what they did, what they didn't say, how they were behaving, and how that was obviously inappropriate because they just basically made that assumption about you. The signs that they were looking for, I feel like they have seen those signs, right? We have watch out for signs leading you to true love. Well, we know that there is true love energy around this connection. And again, they were looking for those signs to say, like, are you even thinking about me? Are you happy without me? Like, where are you? I'm still thinking about you. They've been really deep into their emotions, looking deep within their own emotions. And look at this. We have moment. Okay, thinking of special moments that brought you much joy with your partner. So they have been like going back and kind of reviewing and being like, okay, there weren't really any red flags here whatsoever. I understand why my silence and, not just miscommunication, zero communication would basically put you in a position to let this go. Again, you may have said some things to the ghost, saying like, what the heck is going on? I don't understand. You may have said this is some bullshit. I don't know what you said, but you were direct and they understand why you said what you said. Okay. Now, the signs are pulling them back around to you. Again, I don't know if you see this or if you've recently posted something that definitely shows that you are single, you are available, you're not with anyone right now. And so they've basically received the sign that they were looking for because they were putting it basically all on you and expecting you to just know that they saw you as someone, or, there's this energy, especially because they were in that like really toxic way of thinking and behaving in relationships, that codependent energy where they were like, well, you should have known what you did was wrong. I don't need to tell you that I saw you with someone else. You were with someone else. Like, so it's not laughable because obviously it hurt you and that it is awful what they did, but it's like, it's ridiculous. They're looking at their behavior and their way of thinking and realizing how flippin' ridiculous they showed up or didn't show up, right? But again, they've also been connecting with their emotions, looking deep within, which is a really good thing to see, because that means that they are facing themselves and they're looking in the mirror and quite possibly even going through some deep, intense, transformative shadow work. We did pull on the Hermit. We did pull on Death on the first part of the reading. So I can see that maybe they have been really looking at some of these hard truths about themselves and seeing that they're the ones who caused all of this mess, who caused this disconnect. And, really when they look back on these moments the two of you have shared, there was no need for any of this, right? There was no need for any of this whatsoever. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have spiritual. So your spiritual journey is just beginning, but I do feel like this is obviously their energy. You have been a catalyst for this person. You have helped them to awaken to not only their own behaviors or misbehaviors in a relationship, but you have opened the door to their own feelings of, spirituality, because again, they do see you as being highly powerful, highly gifted, highly intuitive, and in tune with the universe, with spirit. And so I feel like they admire that about you. And this is, you are basically a catalyst for their awakening and for their healing as well. Okay. Underneath that, I can't help but notice we do have commitment coming through. Commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. So I do feel like this is on the books for them. They're looking for this commitment from you. Okay. Now, let's get into their specific thoughts and feelings next. All right. Let's tap into the after tarot. So how is it that this person really, what do they really think about you?